After almost 300 games of slowly destroying my mental health, I finally hit gold, which is great because now I can officially say I'm slightly less bad at the game than I was before. And how did I achieve this incredible feat of mediocrity? I turned my brain off and one tricked. No strategy, no adaptability, just pure weaponized stubbornness. I picked one champion and refused to learn anything else, like a true intellectual. And that champion was Garen. Yeah, the human equivalent of pressing spin to win and hoping for the best. But here's the thing, one tricking actually works. In low elo, nobody knows what they're doing anyway, so trying to counterpick is like bringing a chess strategy into a knife fight. If you want to climb, you have to carry. And you can't carry if you're busy googling what your abilities do mid-game. So instead, I mastered one Nidea-proof champion and it worked. Unfortunately, if I want to hit diamond, I might need to evolve, which is concerning, because that would require learning a second champion and possibly start thinking again. So I'm giving that problem to you. What champ should I learn next? Leave it down in the comments below. Anyway, enjoy the video. These are the final silver games before I escape that low elo hell. Welcome back to the Low ELo CLimb. As always, the moment I first pick Garen, Riot immediately responds by assigning the most disgusting ranged top laner imaginable. This time, it's Swain, and this homeless wizard is also built like a full tank. Seriously, who designed this champion? Yeah, let's give him range, infinite sustain, crowd control, and the physical durability of a Nokia phone. Anyway, after about 5 minutes of me roleplaying as a punching bag, my jungler finally decides to gank. And honestly, it actually goes pretty well. For about 3 seconds, because then we immediately get counter-ganked. Meaning, I once again have to clean up my jungler's mess like I'm a single mother working 2 jobs, but at least I get the kill out of it. So financially, this was a positive investment. At this point, I'm just tired of Swain's long-range tank nonsense, so I decide to fight him head-on, mano a mano. Let's see who wins. Nobody, because my ult doesn't kill him. Fantastic, Garen's entire personality is screaming Demacia! And executing people at 20 HP, and this guy survives it. I want to kill him, but I almost feel bad for the Swain though, because his jungler is also griefing him. But that sympathy disappears immediately because I get the double kill. Or at least I would have if my jungler didn't vacuum up the kills. Whatever, at least this kill is mine. Now you might be thinking, I'm absolutely stomping this Swain. You would be wrong. This long-haired motherfucker has been bullying me for the last 10 minutes. Remember when I said he was tanky? Yeah, now he's basically Mundo's long-lost little cousin. And I fight him like an absolute melon and die. Let me remind you, this man has only 1 assist. 1. And somehow he's beating me harder than a Gunnar in a... Actually no, never mind. That joke was heading somewhere terrible. Anyway, the point is, he fucked me hard. I wonder how bot lane is doing. Yep, looks pretty dead to me. Now watch this. You really think I'm gonna let you walk up to Dragon for free? Absolutely not. Well, my point still stands. After killing Caitlyn again, taking tower, and killing Caitlyn one more time, my ADC decides to compliment me by basically saying how good of a lapdog I am. First of all, miss, actually, it's probably a 32-year-old man named Craig playing her. Yes, I play Garen. Yes, my gameplay consists mainly of spinning at people like a Beyblade with angry issues, but your ego is reaching levels previously only seen in crypto influencers. Anyway, me and Misfortune team up once again and absolutely flatten the enemy team one more time. And right after that, the enemy team surrenders. What a beautiful game, which unfortunately I can't say about the next game. I genuinely don't understand Tahm Kench level 1. I thought this champion was supposed to be weak early, but apparently not. Riot looked at the giant catfish demon and thought, you know what this needs? The ability to beat the shit out of people immediately. And judging by this fight, yeah, actually, I think I'm just terrible at the game. Anyway, after shamefully waddling back to lane, I finally get my shit together and we start trading properly. It's actually going pretty well, but then it comes to nothing and we both base. So I walk back to lane. Then I get swallowed, so I walk back to lane again. Then I get swallowed again, except this time I somehow failed to kill him, which means I now have to sit in lane farming like a medieval peasant waiting for a divine intervention. And thankfully, divine intervention arrives in the form of my Amumu absolutely coping a Q from downtown and securing the kill. Alright, quiz time. What happens next? A. I completely stomp this oversized frog and solo kill him. B. He licks me, swallows me, spits me out, and I die. C. My Mumu, currently on the opposite side of the map, lands the nastiest coup known to mankind, and we kill him again. Or D. Tahm Kench disconnects out of pity, and I get the free kill. And the correct answer is none of the above. What actually happens is he licks me, swallows me, spits me out, but this time I survive with approximately 3 functioning organs left. And guess what? I walk back to the lane, but because this amphibious bastard gets greedy, I finally kill him. And with that kill, the matchup completely turns around, because instead of dying in lane, I now die in river. Fantastic progression. You fucking frog, you're gonna pay for that. Worth it. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, Lil and Rain, is this the entire game? You're getting violated by a sentient toad? And the answer is, of course not. Cue the music. That did not go as planned. At this point, I'm starting to think we might not actually be winning. I look at the scoreboard and holy shit, who fed this misfortune? What the fuck happened? I know I was busy getting deep-throated by Frog for the first 15 minutes, but damn, I guess I wasn't the only one underperforming. Honestly, this was probably just a team diff. Nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing. Now, I may have slightly lied when I said I one-tricked my way to gold, because technically, there was a backup plan. And that backup plan is none other than the medically obese psychopath himself, Dr. Mundo, which is who I'm playing right now, because my lane opponent is Tryndamere, and honestly, I have no idea if this matchup is good or not. I just wanted to turn my brain off, relax, and experience the inner peace, which in league terms means farming under tower while contemplating if I should even play this game. Now of course, because junglers are legally required to ruin every top laner's day, there is immediately some trouble, and by trouble, I mean we both die, but thankfully, I'm playing Mundo, meaning my strategy is simple. Eat damage, heal damage, ignore responsibility, scale. So everything is fine. But then my opponent times. Mundo, you getting fun? And honestly, yeah bro, I'm having the time of my life farming under tower for 12 consecutive minutes like I'm working a 9 to 5 in the coal mines. That was sarcasm by the way. I don't want him to know that, so I answer, yeah. Eventually, I decide I've had enough and finally trade with this dumbass. And of course, there's a jungler here. Why wouldn't there be? At this point, I'm convinced junglers spawn to top lane the second I try to have fun. And now they're diving me. But this is where my genius truly shines. Look at this mechanical outplay. This is peak gameplay. NASA should really study this movement. And somehow, I survive and get 2 kills. Also, I think this Tryndamere forgot his ult exists, which is honestly concerning because pressing R is like 80% of his champion's design. So now we hit minute 13 and I complete my Warmogs, and this is where the fun begins. Sure, Tryndamere has the Blade of the Ruin King, which is basically anti-fat person technology, but now I can finally fight back. We trade a bit, I kill him, and once again somebody really needs to teach this man where his R key is located. Then I take tower, and immediately after that I get thrown into another 1v2 situation. And I think you already know where this is going. Yeah, now this is fun. And oh no, I'm a 5-1 Mundo. You know what that means. Cue the goddamn music again. And just like that, I'm officially a gold player. Happy days. Now the question is, can I keep climbing? Maybe hit plat, and then finally a diamond? Or will I get even more brain damage? Well, we just have to find out. Also, before I end this video, thank you guys for the 69 subs. Nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!